fell in love with Italy through Italian film, actually. You know, Monica Vitti in L'Avventura is fixed forever in my brain. Anna Magnani, to me, is the greatest actress ever. She's my icon, my goddess of acting. The person I personally aspire to the most in my profession. But the world of Italy was introduced to me by Italian film, and especially the Italian language, and just the sound of the Italian language. It was the language of Italy that I very, very first fell in love with, the sound of the language.
My production designer for 5 of my films was a Roman, Bruno Rebale. Very close relationship and collaborator. He was, I say, a Roman, but he moved to Umbria. And we spent a lot of time, he restored old houses, and I found a love for old stone through my friend Bruno. And also we spent a lot of time in Umbria and loved it. And I was in love enough to want to buy a house there. And Bruno found several for us, but my wife each time kind of, we got to the altar and she would say, no. What are you talking about? But ultimately, I wasn't thinking. She's English, the gray, cold climate. She wanted sun and sea. And I heard about Puglia, and more specifically Salento, which is the furthernmost province in Puglia. And we went to Salento and fell in love. And the moment we went there, and we were going to the Venice Film Festival, I've been on the jury at Venice. I've had films shown at Venice. Helen's been on the jury at Venice. She's shown films at Venice. We were going to Venice and we stopped in Salento. And the moment we were there, Helen said, she got in the water in the Adriatic and said, I love it. This I will do. After being at the altar several times in Umbria, and we love Umbria, this was the place for us. Returning to Italy is always this wonderful sense of you can now, you're not going to rush. Although when we were building, people would say, oh, it's wonderful. You're able to go and relax. And I said, no, no, no. When you're building, you spent the whole time making decisions. But that process is so creative. The sense that every moment that you're going to be there. And of course, this is Italy. Italy is about design. It's about food and design. And Italians cared,
and artisanal.
That so was passionately about the way things are, and it's catching. And once you experience that sense of detail and that sense of wanting things to be perfect, it's, as I said, it's catching. You then return to that, and your sense of, and you know, as a filmmaker, I'm very exact. But the sense of when you go and restore an ancient building like we did, it is like a film project for me, except it goes on, it doesn't end. You know, I'm not finished with the film and I can send it off. It's a continuing process, but we get to live in it. Mm.
Io sono Ellen Mirren e questo è l'anno della cultura italiana.
Hello, I'm Taylor Hackford, and this is the year of Italian culture, which is particularly meaningful to me and my wife, because our love, our second home, is in Salento, which is the south of Puglia.
I'm an honorary member of our local town, Tigiano, in Salento. We were made honorary citizens. So we are, in fact, honorary Italians, Taylor and I. Brava.